Students get the opportunity to pick courses that they want. These courses will go on at level 2 and level 3. And level 3 are for students who've got 5 or more A to C's at GCSE. Students have the opportunity to complete enrichment activities alongside their studies. So for the first time during their non-contact time, they can pick up voluntary work. They can help out in lessons, they can help out with charity events such as Children in Need or Red Nose Day. And there's an experienced tutor team that's out there that's been looking after students for years that will help prepare students for the future. So we deal with UCAS, university application, job application, careers advice, gap experience, etc.
I've always had a set career, and I knew that I had to get good A levels to be able to do what I want to do.
Since all my friends and that are coming up and I wanted to meet new people, that I thought this would be the ideal place to come.
I didn't want to go into a full-time job, so I decided to come into sixth form to get my A levels. So if I did decide to go to uni, then it would be an option for me.
I'm almost more for the qualifications and going on to university, and I knew the teachers quite well who I wanted to do the subjects with, so it was quite good.
Well, obviously to get my A levels because I want more qualifications, and it's great here because we're treated more like adults and we get a lot more privileges, and it's really not like school anymore. It's more like just a great time to have.
I think we sort of managed to strike a balance between having fun and realising that you're here because obviously you want to achieve whatever qualification it is that you stayed on to do. And it is through a case of, yes, we're more relaxed and we do have a good time, and there's a lot more ownership on you doing the work rather than us chasing you all the time. If you haven't done that bit of work, it's your responsibility and you're the one who's going to miss out.
Students do presentations, they plan their work far more on their own. They don't necessarily need so much input from teachers at certain points. They have to be independent learners and they have to be committed to the subject. They're not chased like a teacher at Key Stage 4 would chase them. They have to show commitment and catch one work if it's missed. It's far more enjoyable, a lot more talking and debate, and not always a huge amount of writing, but a lot of homework. So be committed if you're going to take a subject, and you've got to enjoy it because it's a lot of hard work, but the rewards are brilliant.
I think one of the main things for sixth formers is the need to be more honest with them. Treat them in a more adult manner. They make a choice to come to sixth form, and therefore it's really very important for them to realise that there is a need for them to commit themselves to what they're doing, and that commitment is often reflected in the way that you deal with them. Certainly there's a great deal more honesty in how they're performing, and also often a lot more fun.
You give them the responsibility, you allow them to control their own learning, you know, treat them like an adult, they make the decisions, but on the other hand, they then have to take that on board and choose to act in that way. So there is an onus on you to act in a little bit more of an adult way, approach your study and your learning in a self-motivated way, and you get the rewards. You won't be spoon-fed, you won't be told what to do, but you'll actually come out of it with a much stronger set of skills and a much better approach suited to employment or to courses that you might go on to afterwards.
I want to go to drama school because I've always wanted to be an actor, and it's really great here because they give you great support, especially from the drama department.
Well, I didn't think uni was right for me, so I wanted to go travelling to either like Australia or to see the Northern Lights or India, somewhere totally different to get a different perspective. So, but if I come back after, I think uni might be a choice.
I want to go to university to study law because I want to be a solicitor. So.
Well, I've been applying for several different unis, so hopefully I'll be accepted on a biochemistry course.
It's given me a lot of opportunity to go forward and carry on in education and kind of do more for myself and give me an opportunity to do well in something that I really want to do. So I think I'm going to go to uni, hopefully at the moment to study marketing and human resource management.
You'll be treated as an individual. If you're already a student here in Year 11 wanting to continue with A-levels or Level 2 courses, we know you, you know us, and you'll get that much more of a personal approach because we already know what your strengths and weaknesses are. We know the way you like to learn or the way you learn best, and we can develop that in a little bit more of an adult setting, and you'll feel comfortable.
I think the school has quite a sort of open environment, embraces sort of obviously its existing students, but it's quite a nice welcoming place for anybody to come really.
I think we have a strong set of teaching staff who deliver a good range of courses here at Ormonville School, and that's reflected in the commitment we get out of our students to do the subjects that they study here.
I think Ormonville Sixth Form is excellent for students that have been here because they know the teachers already, they feel a comfortable environment, they know what they're doing, they know what the teachers expect of them, and that's really good. For new students joining us, I think it's quite a small sixth form in some ways, which enables students to feel like a family and to work together and to get on well and to get a really good bond with their teachers and their tutors.
And it was sumo wrestling in the hall where teachers versus students, and that was quite funny.
Probably going to Cambridge to take part in Dragon's Den competition for business studies. I came away with the iPod, so we did pretty good.
I think I can't really say one individual. I mean, it's just a laugh just to be here generally. Like, everything's just so fun, like, everyone's just in the same mood and things, but I think the sixth form summer ball last year was a really good night, I'd say that probably.
I think it's important to the school, but I think most of all it's important to the students. Students want to come to Ormonville School, they want to succeed in Key Stage 3, at GCSE, at Key Stage 4 and on into sixth form, because providing that all through education is really important. I want our students to succeed and achieve. I want them to have a range of courses at age 16 and beyond, not that they have to go elsewhere for them. And I want us to be able to send our young people out into the world, whether that's going to college, whether that's to employment, whether that's to further education. I want them to go as confident citizens who've achieved well at school and are able to offer wider contributions to society.
Jordan, you're meant to be studying.